come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both, Jay, are legends. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. Beasley to James. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only two teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
To Wendell Carter, Isaac. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, he had it. Isaac. 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Sets him up, flushes down the slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Michael Beasley rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bradley to Russell. And scores on the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Isaac. To Davis. To Russell. Bradley. Wide open look, won't go.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
Carter. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Russell into the front court. Up 6. Davis to James. To Russell. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Wendell Carter. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Russell. Tosses. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Russell with it up top. 8-0 is the score. Russell with the strong finish at the rim.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now Steve Clifford going to use a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. got it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Into the game for the Magic, number 13, Gary.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Michael Beasley pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Beasley. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Lakers ball. Beasley to James. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Carter. Isaac. Trying to cash in. Shot misses by Bender.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Hey, locked up.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. LeBron with it up top. His team on top by 8. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. To James. Beasley. Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Jonathan Isaac, very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that 3, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here's Davis. Knocks it down off the step back.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
For Los Angeles,
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Russell. To Davis. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Markelle Fultz. Nothing going here on that drive. The jumper's off the mark. Lakers at the controls right now. To Beasley. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Fultz. Five to shoot for Orlando. Fultz.
To number 40, Dakari Johnson.
Markelle Fultz is going to get a chance at three here. A career 47% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. It's a second. One more coming.
For the Orlando Magic, number 1.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Los Angeles, they have it. Anthony Davis here against Bender. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Jonathan Isaac. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Fultz. They'll look to Bender down low. That's no good. It's Cook with the basketball. They lead it by 14. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Jonathan Isaac. He made his first effort, but not that time. Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Jonathan Isaac sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Fultz into the front court. Down a bundle. Taurean Prince with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Short jumper off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And draws the foul.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Pau Gasol has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First free throw is good.
Number 10. Entering the game for the Orlando Magic, number 55.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Fultz with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in a very one-sided first quarter thus far. Jonathan Isaac, those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Orlando's ball. Jonathan Isaac up against the Spaniard. Probing the defense. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Davis. Able to convert inside. He'll put it up at the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Orlando with the basketball. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now a steal as the Magic have it. Has a look. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here comes the screen. Down low for Davis. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Shot clock winding down. And it's Bender with the rebound. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Magic own the possession. Bender in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Isaac. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. A shot no good by Harris. he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Beyond the arc for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. Harris, guarded by Cook. Isaac. And the finish. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Quinn Cook, defended by Bender. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Hey, chest up, let's go.
Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Up five. And a 5-second back to the basket violation is called. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 20, Anthony Davis. Entering the game for the Orlando Magic. Number 4.
Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go. To Russell. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nothing going here on that drive. Russell to Davis. Michael Beasley with the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Carter. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Davis. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Anthony Davis with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Russell. They go down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Orlando has it. To Wendell Carter. And count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Beasley. Davis. Oh, big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Number 20, Anthony Davis.
Isaac. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
I got your help. We got your help.
Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 35, Terrence Ross. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 23.
Isaac to Wendell Carter. And a nice finish at the rim.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
James to Beasley. Davis to Beasley. Shot by Russell off the mark. Orlando ball. Takes stock of the floor. The drive right to the basket and scores. Nice footwork to get around the defender.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Davis. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. All lined up and ready for the jump. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 55,
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Davis to Bradley. Great look and vision. Shot from the lane won't go. Ah, rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Russell into the front court. Leads 5. They'll get it down to Davis. Scores from the post.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Russell with it up top. His team up by 7. To Davis. Russell to Beasley. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
defensive.
Time to shuffle things up.
Jonathan Isaac. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Bradley to James. And the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The assist from number 0, Avery Bradley.
Isaac. Has a chance. Off the mark. Beasley to Russell. Rebounded by Orlando. Has a look. And the rebound pulled down by Davis. To James. Beasley to Davis. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Wendell Carter. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Screen coming. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Deep three at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers are up after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Magic are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
The Orlando Magic struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Magic have it. Isaac. Probing the defense. Avery Bradley. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Brogdon Bender able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
James. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back Get a tub of popcorn and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down off the step back.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Russell to Davis, down low. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Michael Beasley swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Los Angeles has the basketball to James. From the painted area, won't go down. Russell into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Davis. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Avery Bradley sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
James into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Davis. James. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 4 out of 7. Magic basketball. Isaac. Five to shoot for Orlando. Fires the 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to 3s. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Russell to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis to Beasley. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lakers ball. Davis to Bradley. Avery Bradley. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
For 3. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Russell to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Isaac. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. James to Davis. Count the basket at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Anthony Davis tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Knocked loose. It goes down. Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Refrain from any flash photography during the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Orlando's ball. Here comes the screen. Michael Beasley rejects it. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by him, Magic. LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Beasley to Davis. Gets a look. Can't hit. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis pins it. That's his third block this evening. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 32.
Isaac. And he buries it.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
Anthony Davis, defended by Bender. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
Isaac. Has a chance. Harris's shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To James. A pass down low to Beasley. To Davis. Knocked loose. Magic in control. Down low for Harris. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. James matched up with Bender. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. Can't connect from in close.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Shot misses by Bender. Lakers at the controls right now. James. And he finishes at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Shot misses by Bender.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
James to Gasol. Pau Gasol. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 3, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
5 to shoot. 24-second violation. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 51, Taurean Prince.
Anthony Davis, guarded by Dragan Bender. Now a step back.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position,
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Nothing going here on that drive. For three. Misfires. It's no good. Los Angeles, they have it. Carter. Over to the right side.
Game 3 Orlando Magic 2-0 Los Angeles Lakers 1-2.
And look out.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 3 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Number 31, Terrence Ross. Subbing in
To Fultz.
number 10,
From long range. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. Davis. And he'll head to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Markelle Fultz to Wendell Carter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
3 quarters down with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Creates the space to bury the 3 on the step back.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Missed a wide open look. Magic own the possession. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. 4th this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Fultz into the front court. His guys down big. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Bradley. Davis. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Five seconds to shoot. Has a look. Shot misses by Bender.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Brogdon, Bender sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The Magic with 4 to shoot.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down.
Entering the game for the Magic, number 25.
And gets both to drop at the line. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Davis. Beyond the arc for three. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Orlando. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
James to Davis. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Wendell Carter. It was right there. To Davis. Bradley. To Davis. Bradley. Not easy.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
And strokes it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lakers ball. Bradley to Davis. And he hits.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Fultz. Here comes the screen. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 44, Michael Beasley. Offensive foul to number 34.
To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Isaac. trying to cash in with the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Beasley to Davis. Deep left corner. Beasley to Davis. Has a chance. Draws the double and still hits.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Isaac. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Isaac. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Lakers at the controls right now to Beasley. Bradley down low for Davis. Sizing up the defense. Scores from the post.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Wendell Carter. Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Beasley. Davis. To Beasley. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Anthony Davis lets it go, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Screen coming. Anthony Davis with a piece. Ooh, 5 now. Bradley to Davis. Turns and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Davis to Beasley.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Going to launch beyond the arc. The Magic have the rebound. Isaac knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Michael Beasley trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Orlando has it. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
James to Davis. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Davis to Russell. Fires the 3. Rebound claimed by Orlando. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Knocks it down. Off the step back. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Magic really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Orlando Magic did so many things wrong when it came to defending the fast break. I'm not sure it's the kind of thing that can be fixed with a single practice. So they better get started, and soon.
Player of the game.
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.